everybody. I said Boker Tov. Wow, this is so different from being on a screen. There are so many of you. I'm so surprised. There's only one of me, though. Everybody, I'm Rabbi Weiss. It is so nice to be here with you this morning. Raise your hand if you're happy to be here. I know I am. So, we are celebrating a very special day that comes once a week, and that day is Shabbat. That's right. Friday does also come once a week, but it is Shabbat, and it's a time for us to spend time together and spend time with our families and rest. But I think this morning we're going to go wild. How do we feel about that? Now, I'm still a little bit tired, though. Does anybody want to let out a yawn?
Check.
So I think we need to sing a song to wake up a little bit. And you all know this one, so let's sing it together. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. The sun is coming up. It's time to get out of bed. It's time to start a brand new day. Oh, everybody let out a yawn. Oh. So get up, sleepyhead. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom aleichem, aleichem shalom. Aleichem shalom uvracha. Everyone take a deep breath. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. All right, everyone, give your arms a wiggle if you're feeling a little more awake right now. Let's wiggle them around. That's what we like to see. So, this week we're celebrating Shabbat, but we're also talking about something that I really love, which are things made of paper that you read from, and they are called books. That's right, we all know books. You know, everyone's got their iPads and their Kindles, but there is nothing like the feel of paper on your fingers and the smell of old books. I had a teacher who turned their garage into a library, right? They parked their car on the lawn or something. So, I wanted to share a little bit from a book that I have loved since I was your age, and I was your age once, believe me. This is a book called Where the Wild Things Are. And I'm going to read a little bit. Has anyone ever heard this book before? Raise your hand if you've heard this book. This is a very good book, right? And I'm going to read a little bit from it, but I think Miss Sari has a Judaic video. That's the whole book. So if this whets your appetite a little bit, if you're curious to see what happens next, then you'll be able to hear the whole story. So there's a boy named Max, and he gets sent to bed without supper. How do you think that made him feel? Sad, that's right. He's sad. So he goes to his room, and he says, and here's what we see. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And everyone use your telescope eyes to see this far. Just Focus them in, all right? And grew. You can see there's a forest growing in his room. Has that ever happened to any of you? I hear some no's, some yeses. Split jury. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around him. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Everyone show me their terrible claws. Oh, you should all clip your nails. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. See, look at how big they are. But he tamed them. And made him king of all the wild things. What do you think the king of the wild things would look like? How does he move his arms around? Move your arms like the king of the wild things. Yeah. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. And so let's do a wild rumpus. Let's have everybody move around right where you're sitting. Whoa! Hey, here's the picture. Here's the picture. Oh, here we go. I'm running behind. Oh, wild rumpus. Oh, wow. And if you want to hear the rest, you're going to have to hear it later. Or you can ask your parents to read it to you. So that is one of the magical things that a book can do. It can take us to a whole new world, right? Like right now, we are here on the turf at the playground, but for a moment we were where the wild things were, at the wild rumpus, doing things people do at a rumpus. I guess rumpusing, right? All right, so now we're gonna go back to where the regular things are, and we're going to bring it down a moment to welcome in Shabbat. So what are the 3 things we do to welcome in Shabbat? I want to see some raised hands. You, my friend in the turquoise shirt. That's you. So the Kiddush cup is one of the things. What else? I need another. Antlers over here. That's you. Candles. That's right. And what's the last thing? The firefighter over here. Challah. That's right. So we are going to do those 3 things, and we will be singing the things. All right. So we're gonna, our candles, here we go. We light the candles, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. The Hadlik Ner is the best thing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. So sometimes the wind doesn't do what we want and won't let us light the candles. But we can imagine the lights of Shabbat in our minds, and we'll bring them in tonight. So let's cover our eyes, and we'll sing the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech Haolam Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvotav V'tzivanu Lehadlik ner Shel Shabbat. Amen. We open our eyes and we see the candles in our hearts and minds.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. And now, everyone get your invisible Kiddush cups. I'm holding up mine, and I have another one in the other hand. Let's sing. We drink the wine, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Bari Hagafen is the best thing. Sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we raise our Kiddush cup so that we can prepare to drink the sweet juice of Shabbat. And we sing, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei pari hagafen. Amen. And we take a big gulp. Go, 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 go. Ooh, it's oaky this week. L'chaim. And then what's next? Everybody shout it out. It's our challah. So everyone raise your invisible challahs and let's sing. We eat the challah, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Hamotzi lechem is the best thing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom.
And we say
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. So challah is amazing because you can put lots of different things in it. So who has something really special in their invisible challah this week? Everyone just shout it out. Wow, I think I heard dog food. What beautiful challahs we have this week. Let's sing the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And we say B'tei Avon, which means bon appetit, which means enjoy your food. And now we'll sing a fan favorite, Bim Bam. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim. Perfect. That was amazing.
Early, but that's all right.
That's all right. So do we have any birthdays this week? Oh. All right. We do English then Hebrew?
Huh?
We do English then Hebrew?
Yes, English.
All right. So we're going to sing to you. And you can see right there. Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you and you and you and you and everybody who has a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yom Huledet Sameach, ha ha ha. Yom Huledet Sameach, ha ha ha. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. And if you have your birthday, stay where you are and spin in a circle. Stay in the spot where you are, but spin around in a circle. Round the temple you must go, kind of. It's your birthday. Wow, that was beautiful and very enthusiastic. So it was so nice celebrating Shabbat with you this morning, but it's time for us to say shalom, not in the meaning of saying hello, because we did already. We're going to say shalom, chaverim, goodbye friends, but we will see you all again real soon. All right. Shalom aleichem, shalom aleichem, shalom, shalom, lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, do you just keep going? Lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Chaverim, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom, shalom. Now English. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye, my friends, goodbye.
Shalom.
Goodbye.
Shalom.
See you later, alligator, and a wild crocodile. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now in Hebrew again. Shalom, chaverim, shalom, chaverim, shalom, shalom. Lehitraot, lehitraot, shalom. Shalom. All right. We just kind of do that till they're gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, how did it feel?
That was good.
Okay, good.
I thought it was good. What did you think?
No, I got it good. I just wondered the keys and stuff. They fit what you. They were in your key. Don't fit.
Yeah, they were perfect.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're pretty much in the same key that my side.
I think I can hit higher notes. Yeah, okay, so I want to double check. So Bim Bam, do we do just one Bim Bam at the
No,
end?
at the end we do two. We normally don't do, we do the run right after you go Shabbat, 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 Shabbat.
Oh wait, what's that? Oh, you just do one Bim. Oh, okay, but they did it on one.
I know, they do that sometimes.
Okay.
The rabbi, he'll just push through and just throw with the other stuff.
Okay. Good to know.
Get quiet real quick.
But we were pretty good on time actually.
Oh, good.
I think we were like right at, yeah, it's 10:03, so we're good. All right, good.
So it works doing the little drink the wine.
Yeah, I think we're good with that because I'm only reading a little bit of the book. Oh, I shouldn't have run around. Hey, we've got a whole bunch of Loraxes over here. Loraxim in Hebrew. Maybe. I have to double check. So who do you all speak for? The trees. All right, now put on the thing that tells people we'll be starting in a couple of minutes. It is so nice to see everybody today, like in person. How many classes are we waiting on? I don't know. A bunch, all right. Works for me.
That's good and specific, a bunch.
Yeah. More than one, less than 100. Right? All right, so we got cats and hats. We got some cats and hats. We got a hodgepodge over here. But they're going to a playground, I think. We got Sari and Asari over here. It's too perfect. Couldn't be a coincidence. Maybe I can get the candles lit this time.
It's always a challenge.
Oh, man versus nature.
I know.
Hey. Come on. Come on.
And now they want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant to tell you that
Come on.
very rarely is Rabbi able to get there. You got him lit.
All right.
But that is, on days like this, that is a problem.
They'll be lit in our hearts. All right. So everybody on the screen, we'll be starting shortly. You can see the overlay there. Boy, we have a lot of cats and hats today, and some with very unconventional hat colors. Right? Different from the red and white that we're used to. I know the Cat in the Hat has been like, there are books where he's like teaching things. Back in my day, he was an agent of chaos. So, we got cats and hats, we got Loraxim. We have a lot of cats and hats. This is more than I've ever seen in my life. I see I think we've got a couple of Spider-Men here. Spider people. 2021. You're a person who only knows one letter of the alphabet. Of course. That's a joke. They're pirate. It's a pirate. Tough crowd. No, not really. Oh wait, now we have cats and hats leaving?
Right. Yeah, I think they're Miss Sari. Theirs is the next one. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. They came a little early.
All right. Well, we're going to let everybody settle in, get into the Shabbat spirit, soak up some shade, right? I'll get ready for the beach. Winter has passed. Kinahura. All right, should we get started?
Ready to go?
All right, everybody, it's so nice to see you here to celebrate this special day of the week, which is Shabbat. That's right, I'm Rabbi Weiss. I exist beyond the screen. I am a real person. And you're real people too. There are so many of you. And it is so nice to meet all of you. But I'd like to greet you a little more warmly, but I'm a little bit tired. Everybody let out a yawn. Ooh. So I think we got to sing a song together to wake up a little bit. So here we go. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. The sun is coming up. It's time to get out of bed. It's time to start a brand new day. Oh. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Shalom, shalom, shalom aleichem. Aleichem, aleichem, shalom. Aleichem, shalom ubracha. Everyone take a deep breath. Oh man. All right. Raise your hand if you're feeling a little more awake right now. I know I am. Wowie zowie. So, this week we're talking about those things made of paper that you read from, and they are called books. That is right. So, I wanted to share a little bit from one of my favorite books from when I was your age, and I assure you, I was your age at one point. Everybody was. So this is a book called Where the Wild Things Are. Has anyone ever heard this book? Raise your hand if you heard this book. Oh, it's a good book. It's a good book. It's a good book. This is Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. I'm going to read a little bit of it to you, but there's a Judaics video with the whole thing, and we're going to read part of it. But if you get home and you really want to hear it, you can ask your parents to read it to you. Everyone, get your telescope vision on so you can see far away. Just turn those on. So this is the story of a boy named Max who was sent home to his room without supper. How do you think that made him feel? A little sad? Oh, I want more people yelling out. You can yell out a little more. How is he feeling? Sad, that's right, yeah. So he goes to his room and something very special happens. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Who's ever had a forest grow in their room? Anybody? Oh, cool. And grew. I want to make sure everybody can see a little bit of it. See the pixels. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars. Let's hear some terrible roars. Roar. And gnashed their terrible teeth. Gnash your terrible teeth. Roar. And rolled their terrible eyes. Let's all roll our terrible eyes. And showed their terrible claws. Let's all see some claws. You all need to clip your nails. But that's okay. Until Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all and made him king of all wild things. Everyone put on your crown. You're the king or queen. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. All right, everyone, do a little wild rumpus. Move around where you are. Oh, 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 wow. All right, that was a very good rumpus. Whatever that is. So, that was a really beautiful sort of demonstration of what books can do for us, right? Like, we're outside on the turf and the playground, and yet for a moment all of us were wild things at the wild rumpus in the place where the wild things are. Books are a really special thing, and I hope you all read as many of them as you can. I had a professor who taught me, if you've read all of your books, you don't have enough books. So everybody read books! Now, we're going to go from the place where the wild things are to the place where the regular things are, where we are this week, which is beginning Shabbat. So, we are going to imagine the candles in our hearts and minds because of the wind, and we'll sing together. We light the candles, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Lehadlik ner is the best thing. Sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Everybody, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we take in the light 3 times and cover our eyes, and we say the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And then, Amen. And then we uncover our eyes and take in the light as if we're seeing it for the first time. And then we're going to get our Kiddush cups with juice. So everybody hold up your invisible Kiddush cups and we'll sing. We drink the wine, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Pari Hagafen is the best thing. Sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we sway. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we hold up our Kiddush cups and we cannot wait to drink that sweet grape juice that reminds us it's Shabbat. And we say our blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Amen. And we take a big gulp, 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 gulp. Oh, that's refreshing. Mine's kind of oaky this week. And then, I'm going to pick this up. We're going to get the last thing we use to celebrate Shabbat, which is, shout it out, challah. That's right. So who's got something special in their invisible challah this week? You can just shout it out. What's in your challah this week?
Raisins.
Raisins? Pistachios. Beautiful. Chocolate. Yeah, that's the dream. And we'll hold them up and we'll sing together. We eat the challah, sing the blessing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Hamotzi lechem is the best thing, sing Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. And we sway. Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. We hold up our invisible challahs and we can't wait to eat them, but we have to say the blessing first. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. And we say B'tei Avon, which means bon appetit, which means enjoy the challah. And then we take a big bite. And now we'll sing Bim Bam together. Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Cheery Beery Beery Bim Bam, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bam. Get ready. Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat Shalom, hey Shabbat 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 Shalom. Bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Cheery, beery, beery, bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. Wow, that was amazing. I bet they heard that from a couple blocks over. So, now, here's the question. Anybody have birthdays this week? Who's got your birthday? Raise a hand. Raise a hand. All right, you got your birthday. Stand up right where you are. Stand up where you are. And we're going to sing around the temple, but I want you to just spin in a circle where you are. But first, we're going to sing together. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Happy birthday to you and you and you and you and maybe other people. Happy birthday to you. Yom Huledet Sameach, ha ha ha. Yom Huledet Sameach, ha ha ha. Yom Huledet Sameach. Yom Huledet Sameach. Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat there. And now we're going to sing around the temple, but you're going to just spin in a circle where you are. Round the temple you must go, you must go, you must go. Round the temple you must go. It's your birthday. And one time is enough because we don't want everyone to get too busy. Wow! Happy birthday! I hope that it has been or will be a really nice one. And now it's been so nice to spend time together on this Shabbat, but it's that time of the day where we have to say Shalom Chaverim, goodbye to our friends, but we'll see you all again real soon. We'll do one last song. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom, Lehitraot, Lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shalom, Shalom, Lehitraot, Lehitraot, Shalom. Now in English. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Shalom. Goodbye. Shalom. See you later, alligator and a wild crocodile. Shalom. Goodbye. Shalom. Haverim. Shalom. Haverim. Shalom. Shalom. Lehitraot. Lehitraot. Shalom, Haverim, Shalom, Haverim, Shalom, Shalom, Lehitraot, Lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom.